Hello, my name is Tom Laing. I am a real estate agent from the great state of Minnesota. Today's topic is, when is the best time to buy? Let's do it. Okay, what we have here is the average sales price in the Twin Cities region from all the way back to 2005. And it goes all the way up to June 2022. This is the average sales price, okay? There's something that happens over and over and over and over and over again in this chart. This is kind of neat because 2005, everybody said the price is really high. In 2006, 2007, then something happened in 2008. But look at this. February. January. Look at this low dip here in 2011. February, another dip down. January, another dip down. January, another dip down. January goes up, back down. January. What is it here? February 2017. January 2018. January 2019. February 2020, then it starts to really rock it up after COVID. Right here. All right, here's for context. January 2021, the median sales price was $351,000. In August 2021, it was $410,000. In January 2022, just a few months later, it was $385,000. So less than buying in, June, July, August, right? January 2022, $385,000, and this year right now we're at $447,000. Okay, so mathematically, financially, January, February is probably the best time to buy, and those are closed sales, so it's a little bit different. Things are probably going down in late December. What's everybody doing in late December? It's Christmas time. Nobody's buying at Christmas time. Everybody's like enjoying their family and hopefully is enjoying the holidays, right? But the prices are really low. Now, why would that be? There's a lot of reasons why, but a lot of reasons why demand shrinks up. Why does demand shrink up? Because it's January and February in Minnesota. No one wants to move. Also, that's in the middle of the school year. People don't want to rip their kids out of school. And really their kids and their friendships and stuff like that. People don't like messing with that in the middle of the year. So mathematically and financially, it's January, but there is ways around this. There's like some tips and tricks that I could give you for moving in winter, because if you close a deal in January, you're going to have to move around that time, right? Depending on, a lot of factors. But most mortgage companies actually don't make you pay your first month and sometimes even your second month of your mortgage, which is a really cool thing about buying a house. Every single time you get like a month or two off, at least one, no matter what, at least one. But here's the thing, you could possibly close a deal in February and have the closing date in April. Why not? We've done that before. I've seen it happen a whole bunch of times. It's actually a quite common thing. And it really makes sense because if you're buying from someone desperate, they are willing to do anything, right? If they're selling in winter, they're probably at least a little bit desperate. And most people know, especially investors know how this works like that. So if you're bold, I always say fortune favors the bold, and buy something in January. If you're really that, it's that important to you to get a great deal, it is really awesome. This is one way to do it, right? But I'd like to do a ancient Chinese proverb right now. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Now, why do I say that, right? Because the prices of real estate have gone down twice. I say this all the time. Prices of real estate have gone down twice in the last 100 years. Twice. And one of them is right on this screen, right here. Financial crisis, right? Everybody remembers that. For anybody that says, I'm waiting for the prices to go down, it's only happened once in the last 100 years. Now, will it go up as fast as this went up? This is a rapid rate of appreciation, right? This is actually really rare. But all this is catching back up to this. This 2007 number, $284,000, look where it is now, right? that is really, really rare. Now, it won't go up as fast as it has. It will slow down. I've been saying this. It will taper off, right? But it will not go down. It really won't. Not for a really long time. I mean, I guess it's possible. I always say it's Armageddon if it goes down and stays down anyway, so who cares? Uh, it is really, really rare. What happened in 2008 is really, really rare. So the best time to buy real estate in general, overall, is yesterday. Because if you don't buy now, right now, this year, or even when, in January, February, like the best time, if you don't buy this year, it'll be more expensive next year. And if you don't buy in January, February next year, it'll be more expensive the year after that. And, interest rates are higher, but if they ever come back down, you can always refinance. I say that. But even the interest rates where they were in 1989, 17, 18%, some crazy number like that, even if you would have bought then, the house in my parents' neighborhood, when they bought that in the early 90s, it was 80 grand. Now it's 300. And that's a normal house in a normal neighborhood in Blaine. It's nothing special, right? And the interest rates are high then. But they paid it off and have hundreds of thousands of dollars in equity. It's really one of those things where real estate, the hardest thing is to get into it. Once you're into it and the ball's rolling, then you got a whole bunch of options. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. All right, so the longer you wait, the more it will cost, especially with inflation right now. The amount of money that the Federal Reserve pumped into our system artificially is, we don't even know what's going to happen with that. Inflation might be like more extreme than we even think, and that's actually really scary. That's why I think them raising the rates is actually a really good thing, because they have to quell inflation. It is totally out of control. But here's the thing about real estate: as inflation goes up, the price of real estate goes up even faster because it's an appreciating asset. Even more reason to buy sooner than later. Now, setting all that aside, the right time to buy for your family is the right time to buy for your family. The fact of the matter is that you can get an incredible deal at any time of the year, especially if you're willing to put the work into it. Don't ever let a real estate agent, family member, or a friend pressure you into buying anything if the time isn't right. I will say that waiting to buy will lose your money, just for the simple fact that prices of real estate keep going up, as the chart before showed. Thanks for listening. Again, my name is Tom Laing. I'm a real estate agent from the great state of Minnesota. I'll have my contact information below and at the end of the video. Thanks, everybody, and have a great day.